Yes, it's Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. We'll talk today about a strange creature, not proper person, he's a creature called David Bieber. Now, David Bieber, let me show you his photograph. He looks almost normal, when you look at him, but believe me, he can't be all that normal because what have he done? Here we go. That's David Bieber. Can you see that? There we are. David Bieber. Dangerous man, yeah. Currently in the Monster Mansion. They did the mash. He did the Monster Mash. He's in Wakefield, folks. Yep, that's David Bieber. And he just got sentenced to a second life sentence. His first life sentence was for shooting dead PC Police Constable Broadhurst in the year 2003. And he was serving his term of life imprisonment. And he attacked a prison officer at HMP Lartin. Yeah, he attacked a female prison officer called Alison Smith, and he'd armed himself with a personally made metal bar that he split into a fork and attempted to stab her to death with it. He was eventually convicted of wounding with intent, which he obviously had got intent. He didn't get, but he got a life sentence for that. Another life sentence. You've got to hand it to the judge that he said he'll serve his life sentence consecutively. So first of all, he's got to complete his first life sentence, and then he'll start his next life sentence. And the forecast earliest parole date, David Bieber will be in his late 80s. So in other words, basically, he ain't coming out, is he? But he's age 56, this guy, an American ex-Marine who set himself up as some kind of martial arts bodybuilder type, and decided that he was going to terrorize people. He tried to hire a hitman to kill somebody and attack various people, and eventually shot PC Broadhurst, yeah. And now he's in HMP prison, Wakefield, in Yorkshire. And the attack on Alison Smith took place at Long Lartin in Evesham, Worcester. And it was at Worcester Crown Court that he was recently sentenced to a second life term. So there you have it, yeah. The attack took place, by the way, in 2017. It's obviously taken a long time to get him into Crown Court because of the pandemic and all the rest of it. But you imagine, we've got to keep this low life. Keep him. How much does it cost a week to keep somebody in Wakefield? I would think it's going to cost £1,000 at least. And if he's going to be there for another 37 years, £1,000 a week, call it £50,000 a year. It's nearly £2 million we're spending on a totally wasted life, David Bieber. But I mean, those who argue for the death penalty, let me tell you this: the death penalty is an easy way out. Easy way out. The one thing you wouldn't want to do is spend the next 50 years in prison. It's incredibly boring, it's incredibly waste of a life, complete waste of a life, and you know when you're in there that what you've done has damaged other people and yourself, and that you are now just a waste of space, which is absolutely what this David Bieber is. I nearly called him a scumbag then, but I shouldn't do really, because it's not polite, is it? I mean, he's a human being, or is he? Anyway, thanks to Larry for ripping the piss out of my singing the other day. Said what on earth possessed me. Well, it was Pazuzu, actually. And all those who've seen The Exorcist knows who Pazuzu is. You're being warned now because I've got the song dinger going and I am going to sing to you again. Yeah. There you go. You've been warned now. If you don't go, it's your own fault. Anyway, this is a song that I quite like. I apologise to all those people who like it as well because I'm going to destroy it. I know I'm not. Anyway, I've got a friend here with me who's going to sing along. Yeah, Mr. What's your name? What did you say your name was? Tell everybody what your name is. Nosferatu. Oh, you're doing a Derek Acora on me, are you? This is Nosferatu, and I, with my friend here, am about to sing you Anthony Newley's song, What Kind of Fool Am I? I believe this is from a musical called Stop the World, I Want to Get Off. You can join in if you want. Are you going to join in? Get lost, you fat cat. Hey, don't talk to me like that. What kind of fool am I who never fell in love? It seems that I'm the only one that I have been thinking of. What kind of man is this? An empty shell, a lonely cell in which an empty heart must dwell. What kind of lips are these that light with every kiss, that whispered empty words of love that left me alone like this? Why can't I fall in love like any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. What kind of clown am I? What do I know of life? Why can't I cast away this mask of play and live my life? Why can't I fall in love till I don't give a damn? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am. Thank you very much for joining me in this, Nosferatu. You've been a bloody inspiration, you ugly old bald-headed bastard. There you go. I sincerely hope you enjoyed that. This is John G. Sutton, Tales from the Jails. And don't forget to get my book. Yeah, it's out there on Amazon now. You'll love it. HMP Manchester Prison Officer. Thank you very much. We'll meet again.